I'm Lauren of Bluestocking Books, and I do walking bookshop tours in London. While the bookshops have been closed, I've really missed them, and I'm so glad that they're starting to reopen. Now that they're reopening, I'd like to visit a few and take people along using videos who might not be able to come to London for a tour to visit bookshops yet.
Hello, my name is Vivien Godfrey and I'm one of the owners of Stanford's, and we have an absolutely wonderful map and travel bookshop in central London in Covent Garden. So Stanford's was founded in 1853, and since then we've had some very, very well-known clients who have come to us for maps, and we're lucky to have in our archives correspondence from the clients. One of our favourites is a card written by Florence Nightingale thanking Stanfords for sending some maps to her. These were actually maps to do with irrigation in India, and she got very involved in making sure that there was sufficient water supply in India, and she needed some maps to help her with that campaign. So we have that wonderful letter. We have a bill to Winston Churchill, so that's
I haven't seen that one. Okay.
So that's kind of fun. We're also in the literature. We know that in Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes novels, Sherlock Holmes sends Dr. Watson down to Stanford's to get maps when he's hunting for the Hound of the Baskervilles. So it's great to be recorded in novels as well as real life. I'm a third generation member of my family that has worked at Stanford's. My grandfather, Ernest Gordon Godfrey, he had wonderful initials, EGG, so people called him Egg. He joined the company in 1919, and he worked his entire career for Stanford's and the George Philip Group, other than a stint in World War I and World War II. And then my father, Patrick Godfrey, he joined in I think 1946, 47, right after serving in the Second World War. Mm-hmm. And like my grandfather, he worked his entire career for the company. Our best-selling map at the moment is a map of London's great trees. And I'm not quite sure why it's selling so well, but I think it's the combination of people in London are walking more at the moment, and they're also very keen to spend time in green spaces. So this particular map hits two things. It's a map that encourages people to walk in London, and it's a map that encourages you to visit the great trees of London in the green spaces of London. We just did something quite important yesterday, which was we moved a big plotter that we used to do print-on-demand maps. And we moved that from the office back to the sales floor here at Mercer Walk in the basement. And we did that because we feel that we've lost a little bit of the element of theatre. There's something pretty amazing about sitting down with one of our cartographers and explaining that you would like your own special custom map, and then actually watching it print out. And so that plotter has been hidden away in the office, and yesterday we moved it back to the shop floor. And so I think we're looking for ways to remind people that we sell some really unique, unusual things. We do think of ourselves as the world's largest and best map shop, but we're also a map and travel bookshop, and the books that we sell are fiction and non-fiction, and it's all about books that have a sense of place. So it might be a biography, it might be the history of a particular locale, it could be talking about a family and an upbringing in a particularly interesting place. So there's an awful lot of books that we sell that have this sense of geography and sense of place. It's not just maps. And because we support so many authors who write these sorts of books, we started 6 years ago the Edward Stanford Travel Writing Awards. Yesterday, I'm so excited, we had our first live event. The author of Planting for Honeybees came and she spoke about her book, and I learnt so much. It was amazing. And one of the myths that she wanted to dispel was that honeybees are in decline. And she said, no, actually that's not the case. Thankfully, more and more people are wanting to keep honeybee hives, and there has been a significant growth in the number of hives in the United Kingdom and the population of honeybees. So yes, indeed, in the past there has been a decline, but it's on the up and up again.
Oh, good. A reversal.
The owners of this area, the Mercer's company, they're the first of the great city livery companies. They have gone to great pains to make sure that there are beautiful plantings and that it's kept very nice and pleasant. So our coffee house has gone from strength to strength since we moved, and we have a lovely outdoor seating area, and we're able to use that for customers but also for our events. And during this difficult time of COVID, having events outdoors surrounded by beautiful flowers is really a bonus.